Hey, all you YouTube addicts out there. Thought I'd share a little something with you today. I used this little Cub for plowing snow this winter and thought it was kind of a neat thing. It did pretty good for me. No chains, got some wheel weights on the back, wheel weights on the front. Just painted the plow up to see how she'd work before I got into painting the rest of it. But actually, it worked out pretty good. All that wet, heavy snow that we've been getting is kind of starting to melt off a little bit, as you can see. But it pushed up some pretty good piles. It does a nice job. And anyway, while I was out there doing all that, I broke my gear shifting lever. And I came up with a fix a little bit different than some of the other ones I've seen out there. You can buy a new lever for 40 bucks plus shipping on eBay. Some of them are cheaper, used. You can buy brand new ones from up to $100. But I bought this little thing called a coupling nut. They use it for putting all thread together and different stuff. And come up with some set screws, and I think they're a quarter 20, is it? No, that's a fine thread. But anyway, I believe we got the box right over here. We can take a look and see what thread it was. Harbor Freight Special. But I used the quarter 28 by quarter fine thread. You see there. And the whole box of set screws cost me $8. I got a whole lot more for other projects if I need them. And the coupling nut was $1.50. Then of course I had to take the stick shift out of there. It was pretty simple. I didn't break the gasket, so it's going to be easy to fix. There's no pressure on that transmission from what I understand anyway, so it's not like you're going to be blowing fluid out if it isn't 100%. Maybe a little water if it's raining. But I had to shorten the spring up on this to get back to this. And I took it out with a soft cloth and put it in my vise, so that I could put some pressure on this. You got to put some downward pressure on it to get that spring to compress again. But as you can see, I took quite a bit off of the... There it is. There's the spring next to my messy bench. Sorry, guys. But I used some blue Loctite on the threads just to keep the vibration from backing this thing off. And I think it's a pretty good fix. The coupling nut isn't just put on there. I did have to put it in the drill press. And I do have a vise to hold it. Good luck if you don't have a vise holding it. It's going to be tough. But I stuck her in the vise and drilled it and tapped it right there so it was nice and straight. No, I didn't turn on the vise and zip the tap down through. I turned it slow by hand. But it worked really well. Before I did tap it though, I put the entire unit back together and lined it back up and dimpled the shaft. And the set screws went into the dimples on that shaft, and I think it's going to hold it pretty good. The combination of a good fit with the coupling nut and the blue Loctite and the set screws. And if worse comes to worse, it doesn't last, I got to buy a new one. But I guess I like tinkering more than messing around with buying new stuff sometimes. Repurposing things and fixing stuff is better. But you know, criticize if you want to. That's my project for the day, and it ended up costing me pretty much a couple of bucks because I've got, like I say, leftover set screws and had the blue Loctite. Didn't have to buy a drill press. That's a savings. Anyway, hope this helps you if you have a project you need to fix. Take care. Bye-bye.